going on, guys? My name is GamerBoy, and today's game we're going to be playing, it's called LittleBigPlanet Karting. So, I am not going to be playing LittleBigPlanet 1 right now. I want to deviate and play LittleBigPlanet Karting after LittleBigPlanet 2, just because I don't know if this game came out before or after LittleBigPlanet 2, so I wanted to play it after LittleBigPlanet 2. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole game or what, but this was a really interesting game when it came out. Like, it's like Mario Kart, except you're able to create your own tracks and everything. It's like the game Mod Nation. I think the creators of that game created this game. I'm not really sure, but I'm guessing that's what happened, where the creators of Mod Nation went and made this game because of how good the creator in that game was. I'm guessing, I'm not really sure, but this game is really cool for what it is. It's like one of the few games where you can actually create your own racetrack for racing, and you can even customize your car to be whatever you want. Like, you have like I have played this a little bit, so I have a little bit unlocked and everything, so I don't have anything downloaded, and I'm not really sure if you can download anything anymore, but there are things that you can like build. Like, you can have like dragsters, hover cars, lowriders, tanks, stock cars, where basically it's just a normal car, or the monster trucks, and you can it's like LittleBigPlanet, but you can customize your car and character, and that's really cool. And I just really overall like the aesthetic of what LittleBigPlanet Karting is, and it's just really, really cool. And I'm just gonna enter, and the one really cool thing that this game has that I really like is that the fact that you're able to go in and use the wheel like Mario Kart. Like, there is if you had the motion controls for the PS3, you are gonna be able to use a wheel accessory. That's what is on the pod right now. The wheel accessory is on the pod right now, as it looks like. I'm not really sure about that, but it does to me look like that, and it's really, really cool. But I am just gonna go enter, and yeah, I'm gonna do some of the store.
If you see any of those newfangled bounce pads on your travels, don't ignore them. Use them. Drive into them, and you will be pleasantly rewarded. How? Well, they bounce you onto higher roads and secret tunnels that can save you precious time in a race, or indeed save your cart if someone's on your tail. Got to look after your tail. Remember what happened with the farmer's wife? Nasty business. As if those mice didn't have enough to worry about.
And I'm gonna go back to do the beginning of this, so then I want to go back to the beginning, and I'm not going to do the driving lessons one just because I already know what that is, and I'm going to start right here just because I can and everything. So I'm going to start right here and just start with race 1, level 1. Like I have been with all the other games and everything, all the other LittleBigPlanet games, and this is like a very interesting game. It's like Mario Kart, except in a weird way, the same type of quality, but just very hidden as a hidden gem for a racing game. Like, if you like racing games and you like creativity, this game does it really well. And I forget that if this has the same levels as in, like the same type of levels within LittleBigPlanet 1. I'm not really sure. Okay, so I can move with that. I haven't played this in a long time, so I need to remember what I can and cannot do, and what the controls are, because I have not played this, and I really should have gone to the driving lessons, because this is gonna be suicide for me, because I really have no idea what the controls are. Okay, so yeah, they hit me, but I don't really care at the moment. I just want to be able to do this. Okay, so if I go and I am first place, then I should be able to do this. Like, I'm not sure if I'm going to do more than just this one episode, just because I'm not a big racing person, and I just wanted to shed a light on like this being actually in the LittleBigPlanet series, because usually games like this usually have like, yes, they have footage and everything or something like that, but they don't really have like commentary like what I'm doing. Like, they don't really have this, so Okay, so it's square if I want to do that. Okay. So if I want to fire something, it's square, and then I'm going to guess that if I hold the down arrow, it's going to be behind me. I'm going to guess, I'm not really sure, but I like how it's like you're able to customize what you do in how you control the thing. Like you're able to use the directional pad or okay, so you're able. I like how it actually goes and says you want to block and everything. I like that. There's a lot of mechanics that I forget that this game does, but it actually, if you're not used to racing games and everything, you're able to go and of course, I should have waited. Okay, blue shelled. I just got blue shelled. Get me across, thank you. But yeah, this is a really fun game, and I highly recommend, if anyone is able to, go play this game, because it's really fun if you are a kart racer fan. Like, if you are a kart racer fan, you would like this game. Okay, so it seems like, okay, I'm gonna skip that just because I really don't need to know the story, just because this is a racing game, and yes, racing games can have stories and everything, but to me, I am just here for the racing, and I like, okay, so there are some things that I can still collect. Oh, so that's like the warp mechanic from, Lego Racer and everything. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. But I really hope that it's not too overpowered and they actually figured out how to use the warp mechanic in this game. And yeah. Really do need to learn how things go. And I really do like that if you have this game, certain things from this game are able to be put into other LittleBigPlanet games, like LittleBigPlanet 3, 2, and I think 1, I'm not really sure, but I'm guessing 1. LittleBigPlanet 1, I'm not really sure on how that works, because LittleBigPlanet 1 is the beginning of the series, so I'm not really sure on if it's like gonna be like able to go into that game, but I'm guessing that it would be able to. I'm not really sure, but if it is, then that's cool. And I like how you do have like some sort of like jump mechanic. It's not just like, oh, it's just like a one-off like drift mechanic. It's like you do have a jump mechanic. It's not everywhere and everything, but it. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay, so and if you go and I see. So if you are turned the wrong way, it's your fault for doing that. But if you get it right, you get, I guess, a boost. I'm not really sure on that, but I'm gonna guess that you do get a boost from doing something like that, and if I do get a boost from doing something like that, that's cool. Would like to get a boost, and yeah, I would not. Okay, really should have paid attention to where I was going. Okay, this mechanic is better than the inking mechanic from Mario Kart. That mechanic is way better than the inking mechanic from Mario Kart, because the inking mechanic from Mario Kart, it does blur your vision, but not as well as that. Okay, so yeah. So it does do a boost like mechanic. And I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to get first in each. I'm gonna guess, I hope you don't have to. And I really hope that you don't have to get first in every race, or else this is gonna take forever. I hope that you're able to place in the top 3 and then you're able to go forward. I really hope so. Okay, so yeah, it's basically you have to be in the top 3 to be able to pass. Yeah, not really here for the story, here for more of the racing. I know there probably is a story and everything, and I'm not seeing it because of the because I'm skipping it, of course, of that. And this is just a really fun game. And I would know more about the story and everything if I was paying attention to it, but I am not, and I do like how this game has some mechanics from other games into it, to where you're able to have it as customizable as you want it to be. Like, you have like the mechanics to where you have to get certain items to be able to take certain pathways and mechanics like that. That's really cool, where you actually have to plan out where you're gonna go, but there are secret passageways where you can go as well. And that's really cool because it doesn't just limit you to the area where it shows you can go. You actually have to go and pick up some items if you want to go and be good at certain areas. And I'm not also really sure if having wheels or what type of wheels you have messes with your car physics or anything, or it's just like an all-in-one car physics type thing to where, yep, I am doing that. Oh, I'm able to do this. Okay, thank you. So if I don't die, I'm able to go and do this. That's cool. That is really cool that I'm able to do that if I don't get zapped or killed and everything during the lap. And I'm glad that it's during the lap itself, and it's not just like, oh, you have to stay alive for the entire race, because if you have to be alive for the entire race, that would just kind of suck. Okay, I messed that up. I messed it up. Okay. Yeah, that surely did happen, and please. Okay. Need to remember where I need to remember where the map is. It's on the left side and all that. It's not. Yes, I would like to do that, please. And I like how you can't just block. You have to actually wait for it to allow you to block. And that's really, really cool, because it's like this mechanic to where you can't go and just go and just force the block. You have to actually wait for the block to actually let you do it, so then you're not spamming the block every time. I really like the mechanics of this game. It's like Sackboy: A Big Adventure, and I cannot believe I just did that. Cannot believe I just did that. So cannot believe I just did that. But yeah, the gameplay of this is like Sackboy: A Big Adventure, where basically it's different, but it doesn't really stray away from what the core element of what LittleBigPlanet is. And that's really cool, that this is a game that builds upon what LittleBigPlanet is, but tries to be creative with what it could be. I really like the creativity that these levels have. Like, you don't have to like stay with the same level type theme, and I like how each creator of each level is basically okay. Okay, so that's how you do it. Using the wrong stick to do that. So I need to remember what I am doing and how I'm doing it, because why did I just all of a sudden get really bad with this game? Why did all of a sudden I get really bad with this game? I don't know, but I need to get really better with this game. And okay, so you're gonna be one that is gonna be basically, I'm gonna have to get good. Spin, make it. Okay, so I didn't make it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try a lot better with trying to make it. Okay, good. As long as I keep going the route that I am going, I should... Okay, bounce. Okay, good. Okay, I can't dodge, can't really dodge. I like how, yes, the first few levels were like very easy and everything and all that, but I'm glad that the difficulty is ramping up to where you actually have to learn what you have to do, or else you're not going to be doing this well. And that's really cool, because it's like you have to know what you do is what you have to do in the levels, and it's not just oh, we're just going to give you easy levels and then let you choose your difficulty and everything. Because what's the fun in choosing your difficulty in games like this, when basically it doesn't really show you or let you in on learning the levels? Like, yes, you should learn the levels, yes, you should learn what you have to do in them, and not just take the easy route out and just play the easy way. Like, I understand if you're playing multiplayer and everything, sure, some people are gonna be better than you, or you're gonna not remember or even know what the levels are, so you want an easier difficulty and everything. But learning by failing, that is cool, but it also has its drawbacks, and I see the drawbacks of always not winning and everything, and also the benefits of having a game where it's not always winning. Because if you have a game where it's always winning, then it's like, why bother? But if you have a game where it's like always too tough, then you get Dark Souls and everything. And I'm glad that this game has a good balance of it, where you're not always having an easy time playing. And that, okay, get out of my way and let me do this. Come on! It was because I got pushed that I wasn't able to do that, or allowed. Okay, stop pushing me. That's the one thing I don't like about this game, is that the pushing can disrupt your vehicle. I don't know if it's because I am doing hover or what, but I really do not like the fact that I can get messed up because I'm bumping into the other racers. I just want to be able to do this well. Okay, so I at least made it in the top 3, so I'm at least able to move forward, so that's at least a good thing. This is still really fun, and I highly do recommend you guys picking this game up if you can.
See that? The final level badge. It would appear that those invisible temporal ticks that time flies have been at work again. Time flies when you're having fun and all that, because we have reached the final level, in this pocket of the Imagisphere at least. Squillions more out there, but what wonders and delights does this last level have in store? What perils? Do you have the courage and the weaponry for battle game mode, one must ask oneself? What are the moral implications of blasting the Horde off the free-thinking freeway? Let's find out, shall we?
I like how each area is like LittleBigPlanet 1, where it's like made by the Queen, and all the levels are made by the Queen, whoever the Queen is, like whoever designed the levels and everything. I'm gonna guess that the team who built this game had at least like one person go off and be the Queen, be this other character, be that, and it's really cool on
game mode isn't as needlessly chaotic and confrontational as it sounds. It's 100 times worse. Instead of racing to a goal, such as a destination or a time limit, this level has little rhyme or reason other than it's an opportunity to crash your cart into people and fire weapons at them. Well, it's a hobby, isn't it?
He's basically saying that this is battle mode, and the arcade mode is battle mode, and that I go in, defeat the enemies, meaning the other opponents, and then I have to be the last one standing, or in at least the top 3, I guess. But this is still really cool. This is still a really cool game, and I really still do highly recommend, if you guys can pick this game up, pick it up, because I'm just playing the one-player aspect of this game. This game has 4-player capability, and playing 4 players on a game like this, it's going to be really fun and really cool and everything. Like, I've only played multiplayer once, and it was really fun, and that was a while ago, and still, it's still one of the games that I will pull out if there was any chance of like a party situation or a multiplayer situation, because it's a really fun game and everything for kart racers. So let's enter battle mode or arcade mode, and let's just do what we need to do here, because I never have done this. I've never really have done this, and I'm glad that I get to do it for you guys for the first time, because I don't know what I am supposed to do. Like, I have played battle mode in Mario Kart and everything, but I've never played battle mode in LittleBigPlanet Karting. So I want to see what the difference is, like, if there is any difference. Yes. Okay, so battle mode, no other reason. Okay. Yes, I know how this works. basically I have to go and eliminate my other opponent, my other, okay, so that's not the go button. Okay, so I'm not gonna go as fast as I would in a normal level, but I can still go around the level and still be able to do what I need to do. Okay, so the amount of times I go and hit someone, that's the thing that's calculated. Okay, makes sense, so it's not like, oh, you just eliminated everyone, you automatically win at this point. And that's really cool that it's not just a thing like that. But I should be trying to go and kill people. I'm glad that I am doing something. Glad I'm at least doing something and I'm not just sitting around doing nothing. I have at least 6. Okay, 1 minute remaining, but I really hope it's not sniped away from me. Really hope that my win isn't sniped away from me, because that could possibly happen. I do not want that. Okay, thank you for doing whatever you did, because it got me out of a tight spot. Trying really hard to not... Okay. If I can get one more hit out, that would be fantastic. Let me get one more hit out, please. Okay, so that worked. Okay, it hit me too, so I need to hit one more. I'm 3rd place, don't want to be... So not want to be 3rd place. Come on, let me hit. Let me hit. Okay, so I'm 1st place, thank you. That was stressful, but really fun. Really fun, nonetheless.
We knew you were a natural-born LittleBigPlanetian the second we clocked you. We knew you'd discover something amazing. But a new planet? Wow! You've knocked our woolly socks off. It might be prudent to re-examine the contents of your pod first, though. There's some gadgets, whatnots, and features there that might come in jolly handy. Just a thought.
So yeah, I can go back and edit my cart and everything. Like, I'm not really sure on what I can be customizing and creating with, but this game is really fun. This game is nonetheless really fun, and I really like how this game is just with like how everything is. Like, everything in this game is really fun, and I really do highly recommend you guys going and picking this game up if you are able to, because just playing this is like playing Mario Kart, but with a lot more creativity that you can have in this game. Like, you don't have to play with the motion controls, you don't have to play with normal controls, you don't even have to play with the same cart, or if you want to, you can create your own levels, and that's really cool about the LittleBigPlanet series, where you don't have to stick to one idea or one thing, and that's just really, really cool and everything. Like, yes, the creative side of this game isn't as good as, let's say, LittleBigPlanet and everything. Like, it's not as robust as LittleBigPlanet 1, 2, or so on and so forth, just because this is a side game. I'm gonna guess made by other developers. I'm not really sure on that, but I'm gonna guess that. So, it's just a really fun game, and I do highly recommend it. If you guys want me to continue and play more, I will, but for now, I'm just going to do this one episode and move on next episode to Little Big Planet 1. Unless you guys want me to continue playing this, then I will continue playing this and do more in that. And I would go and continue with the levels and everything within like the first area and everything, but the more multiplayer.
You've only gone and unlocked your first versus level. Every sack person for themselves. Beat everyone, every score, and every time. Take no prisoners.
Yeah, you have to play this with 2 players, so playing it online is not a feature of this game anymore just because the servers are offline and everything, so you will have to have another person sit next to you and do this if you want to do multiplayer and do the extra battle modes or the extra races or extra stuff that are for only like 2 players and everything. But nonetheless, I would do these levels for you guys and show you at least one, but I don't have multiplayer or online isn't a feature anymore, so I can't really show you that. But I will go and do this if you guys want me to. I will do Monster Island levels and everything if you guys want me to and all that, but this is just a really fun game and I highly do recommend you guys picking this game up if you can and playing this game because it's really, really fun and I really highly recommend it. But I am just going to leave this episode here and I am just going to go see ya! If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want more videos by me, GamerBoy, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all guys in the next.